Beautiful good afternoon to all. It's a great pleasure to be here with you to celebrate our Parents' Peace Day. The Creator always listens and blesses for our prayers. Let's join the team with the prayer.
ശരണം ശരണം മമ ഗുരുവേ കൃപണി തരണം അടിയങ്ങൾ നിന്നിരുമുൻപിൽ ഗുരുമനമോടെ തിരുനാഥ ശരണം ശരണം മമ ഗുരുവേ കൃപണി തരണം അടിയങ്ങൾ നിന്നിരുമുൻപിൽ ഗുരുമനമോടെ നല്ല ദൈവമേ നന്ദിയോടെ ഞാൻ തിരുസന്നിധി കൈകൊള്ളുന്നിതാ നല്ല ദൈവമേ നന്ദിയോടെ ഞാൻ തിരുസന്നിധി കൈകൊള്ളുന്നിതാ.
welcome. I invite Arjun of Standard 6D to propose welcome speech.
Greetings to one and all present here. I'm extremely privileged to have this opportunity to address you all at this important moment for celebrating St. Joseph's Day of this year. It is an honor for me to deliver a welcome speech for this function. We, the standard students, are showcasing their talents during this celebration. With immense pleasure and gratitude, I welcome our dear headmistress, Sister Jyotis, and Assistant Principal, Sister Stella Grace. Undoubtedly, we are very fortunate to have such teachers and instructors who are devoting their lives to bring light to our life. Next, my welcome goes to all the teaching and non-teaching staff of our school. Finally, welcome all the Josephites to this joyous program. Once again, welcome you all. I conclude.
Thank you. It's a small visual treat from us. Let's enjoy.
We've got a drop.
Celebrates today as May Day or Laborers' Day. Today is the day of the working class people.
So, today is the feast of St. Joseph. Hey Joanne, don't you know that March 19th is the feast of St. Joseph? We even went to church together with Dad on that day. We've got it wrong, Jim. May 1st is celebrated as the feast of St. Joseph.
Come on, I think both of you are right.
But, Dad, how can there be two different feasts for the same saint?
Okay, let me put it this way. March 19th is celebrated as the Feast of St. Joseph, and the 1st of May is celebrated as the Feast of St. Joseph the Worker.
Did you understand, Jim? I knew that I was not wrong. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm confused, Dad.
I can think of only one solution. Uncle Francis will be the best person to explain to you on this matter.
Yes, Dad. Uncle Francis will be coming to narrate the story of a saint today. We will ask him to tell us about St. Joseph.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph and children.
Good morning, Father Francis.
Good morning, Uncle.
Please join us for a lively debate.
Oh, debate. That's interesting.
Uncle, Jim is confused why St. Joseph has two feast days.
Yeah, then I told the children that you would be the best person to explain on that subject.
Haha, what a coincidence. I was thinking about narrating the story of St. Joseph today. All right, now listen. St. Joseph is the patron saint of workers. Since the 10th century, March 19th is celebrated as his feast.
Did you hear that, Joanne? I told you.
Hold on, Jim. Let Uncle continue.
In 1955, Pope Pius XII established the 1st of May as the feast of St. Joseph the Worker.
So, both of us were right.
Excuse me, sir. I need to go out to meet a colleague. Children, you may continue with the story of St. Joseph.
Okay, Mr. Joseph.
I'll see you guys later.
Children, do you know what was the role of Joseph?
Uncle, he was the father of Jesus and the head of the Holy Family.
Yes, you are right, Joanne. He was chosen by God to play this role for the salvation of mankind. One night, an angel of God appeared before Joseph.
Joseph.
Huh? An angel?
Joseph, son of David, why do you appear so nervous and confused?
I'm sorry. I have been engaged with Mary, and now I come to know that she has conceived, even though we haven't started living together.
Do not get worried, Joseph. This is the plan of Lord. She is conceived by the power of the Holy Spirit. You should accept her as your wife. She will give birth to a child, and you should name him Jesus.
Thank you, God, for revealing this to me. I will not cause any disgrace to Mary, and I will do as you instructed.
Joseph married Mary, and they lived together in Nazareth. After some time, when Mary was 9 months pregnant, Joseph and Mary had to travel to Bethlehem. This was to enroll themselves for a census, as per the orders of the Roman emperor.
Joseph, are we about to reach Bethlehem? I'm really exhausted. I cannot walk a step further.
Yes, dear, we have reached Bethlehem. But look around, Mary. It's crowded with people, and I don't think I can find any place to stay.
But I want to lie down for some time. I'm feeling terrible pain.
Joseph then saw an inn and decided to try his luck one more time.
Just wait here, dear. I'll go and see if they have a place to stay.
All right, but come back quick, dear.
Mary, the innkeeper was a kind person.
So did you get a room?
No, not there. It's very crowded there. And the innkeeper himself doesn't have a space to sleep.
Then how will you manage?
I was going to tell you that. The innkeeper said that he owns a stable just outside the city. He told me that we can lie down there if we want.
That's wonderful, Joseph. Thank God for helping us out.
Come, Mary. You can lie down and take some rest. Thank God that we got a place to stay.
I feel pain. Maybe the time has come.
Meanwhile, 3 magi from the east came to King Herod asking where the king of the Jews was born. Herod said he didn't know, and he asked the magi to let him know when they found the child. In fact, King Herod was a cruel man, and he had planned to kill the child. And that night, an angel appeared before Joseph.
Joseph, wake up. Take Mary and Jesus and go to Egypt. King Herod is planning to kill the child.
Huh? Mary? Mary, wake up.
What happened?
An angel just appeared before me and said that our child is in danger. We need to escape to Egypt as the Lord has commanded.
But how will we travel such a long distance with a child?
Don't worry, Mary. God will protect and provide. I don't know how long we need to stay in Egypt. We will do as the Lord instructs.
Don't worry, dear. God Himself will let us know when the time is right.
After many days of traveling, Joseph and Mary reached Egypt. They stayed there for a long time, and one day...
Wake up, Joseph. Herod is dead. Take the mother and child back to Israel.
Huh? Mary?
What happened? Why did you wake me up in the middle of the night?
Mary? That angel appeared again. We need to go back to Israel. King Herod is dead, and the angels asked us to go back to Israel.
So Joseph, Mary, and Jesus traveled back to Israel and lived in Nazareth. Jesus grew up with grace and wisdom. When Jesus was 12 years old, he went with Joseph and Mary to Jerusalem for the Passover festival.
Look, son, the temple is going to be very crowded. You need to be careful. Be with me or with your mother so that you don't lose your way.
All right, Father. I will be with you.
After the Passover festival was over, Jesus stayed back in the temple. Joseph and Mary left separately. Joseph had thought that Jesus was with Mary, and Mary in turn thought that Jesus was traveling with Joseph. They walked for a day, and then...
Excuse me, have you seen Mary and Jesus?
I have not seen Jesus with Mary. There is Mary walking. I cannot see Jesus with her.
Oh God, I thought he was with Mary. But then, where is he? Hey Mary, where is Jesus?
Huh? Was he not with you?
But after the ceremony at the temple, I saw him walking towards you. Oh no! Come, let's quickly go back to the temple and search for him.
Oh God, please help us find Jesus.
They returned to the temple looking for Jesus. And when they finally arrived at the temple, they were visibly surprised. They saw that Jesus was sitting among elderly scholars and debating with them.
Son, you're here.
Why did you do this? Your father and I have been looking for you everywhere.
But why did you search for me? Did you not know that I had to be in my father's house?
Come, son, let's go home. All of us are tired.
Wait, is Jesus your son?
Yes, sir, he is. Did he do something wrong?
No. In fact, he's a very brilliant boy. He has such a good knowledge of the scriptures.
Thank you, sir. He's an intelligent boy.
Joseph then took Jesus back with him to Nazareth. Joseph took care of his family and helped Jesus grow with grace and wisdom.
But, Uncle, why haven't we heard anything about St. Joseph after this incident in the Bible?
Yes, that's right, Joanne. There is no biblical reference to the life and death of Joseph after this incident that took place in the Temple of Jerusalem.
But, Uncle, isn't there any information about how St. Joseph died?
It is believed that Joseph died just before Jesus began his public ministry. We believe so because we do not see Joseph in the Gospel during this period.
Joseph is not mentioned anywhere during the miracles performed by Jesus.
You could be correct, Joanne. Do you know that St. Joseph is called the patron saint for happy death?
For happy death? Why is it, Uncle?
St. Joseph is believed to have died in the arms of Jesus and Mary. Wasn't this the most happiest way to die?
Yes. Uncle, St. Joseph is also called the patron saint of craftsmen, right?
Yes, in the scriptures about Joseph, he is described as tekton in literature.
What does tekton mean, Uncle?
Tekton means a carpenter or skilled craftsman.
Uncle, when was Joseph anointed as saint?
That is a good question, Joanne. In 1726, Pope Benedict XIII included Joseph's name into the Litany of Saints. In 1889, Pope Leo XIII urged Catholics to pray to St. Joseph to protect the church from the enemies. St. Joseph had been protecting Jesus and Mary during his entire life. That's why he was named as the protector of the Catholic Church as well. In 1989, Pope John Paul II presented St. Joseph's role in the plan of redemption through an encyclical.
Uncle, I have one more doubt.
What is that, Joanne?
That is, in certain pictures and statues, we see St. Joseph holding a staff topped with flowers. What are those flowers, Uncle?
That is an interesting question. Jim, do you have any guesses?
Uncle, maybe that was a typical flower from Nazareth.
Oh no, dear. It's a different story. It was a common practice during those times to collect the staff of the groom before marriage. When the staff of St. Joseph was collected, it blossomed lilies, indicating that he was divinely chosen by God.
Thank you, Uncle, for taking us through the life of St. Joseph and clearing doubt on the feast of St. Joseph.
Children, let us end today's narration with the prayer composed by Pope Pius X. Glorious St. Joseph, patron of all who are devoted to toil, obtain for me the grace to toil in the spirit of penance, in order to thereby atone for my many sins. Goodbye, children.
Goodbye, Uncle.
How was the song, Arena?
It was awesome, Arvind. How about our angels?
They too did perfectly.
How do you feel, my dear friends?
Anyhow, let's thank them. Here is the talent of Standard 6, the one who got second place in Bharatanatyam. Let's rejoice in her success along with invite Hridya Siji to the stage. Thank you, Hridya. Here are some performances of girls of our Standard 6.
지금 잘 모르겠지 좋아하면 pass me 넌 불보듯이 falling 나만 너라면 Hit you with that 뚜루뚜루뚜 아예 Hit you with that 뚜루뚜루뚜 지금 내가 걸어가는 거리 Blackpink waste 거리 조선하고 저번으로 running 이 버킷리스트 다 보여 널 잠기는 것도 원하는 실수도 제일 멋대로 하는 돼 조금 싫은 것도 누가 뭐라고 Whether race or it's another bang 두 번 생각해 흔한 남들처럼 착한 척은 못하니까 착각하지 마
May St. Joseph, our patron saint, guide you, sir, in all your duties and endeavors. Once again, wishing you all the peace and joy of St. Joseph. Let me conclude. Thank you.